Welcome to another episode of the Good Intelligence Sports Podcast Show. Man, who seen it coming? Who seen it coming? Who seen it coming? We back today, baby. We got to talk about this. The New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers squared off Sunday, and the Saints put foots in the Green Bay Packers' ass. Aaron Rodgers, who? The Saints are 35 points better than the Green Bay Packers? Who knew? Oh my God. Before I get started, first thing I need y'all to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel if this is the first time you're viewing me, and just support your boy. It helps to go a long way with the algorithm with YouTube and getting the videos out in the recommended column. So do that for me. Let's get right into it. The New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers played Sunday in Jacksonville, Florida, in the heat. And the Green Bay Packers quit by the second quarter. Now the Saints, it wasn't no easy win. Well, it was easy for the Saints, but I would say the Saints were prepared. They just looked like they were ready. Green Bay Packers look like they're playing like this is the second preseason game in the league this season. Like they would look ill prepared. They looked like they could have been anywhere else, like they wanted to be anywhere else than on anybody's football field. And the Saints just went out there and whipped their ass. Lord have mercy. Let's get into some of these stats. We're going to start with the quarterback. Everybody talking about Jameis Winston. Everybody talked about Jameis Winston. 30 for 30. Jameis Winston blind. I'm one of them. Man, I didn't think the Saints would win Sunday. It just, everything was pointed to Green Bay Packers coming out and being the better team. They had the most players coming back. They had the best player coming back, the reigning NFL MVP in Aaron Rodgers. They've been 13-3 the last 2 years. So has the Saints, but the Saints have a huge question mark at quarterback. The Green Bay Packers just had the most continuity. I thought the game would be close. If you checked out my last video, I said the game would be 27-24 Packers. But the Saints came out and just said, hell no. Jameis Winston only had 148 yards passing. His last pass to Deontay Harris, a 55-yarder, put him over the 100-yard mark. But here's what Jameis Winston did. He threw 5 touchdown passes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I'm going to say it again. He threw 5 touchdown passes. Man, I'm not going to say Drew Brees could never. I ain't going to do that because Drew Brees in one game threw 6. I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I'm just going to say that 55-yard pass to Deontay Harris, we haven't seen that in the last 5 years from Drew Brees. And Drew Brees acknowledged it on Sunday Night Football that night. You know, apparently this is what the Saints have been missing the last couple of years. You know, he said it tongue-in-cheek. It was a little joke. But in every joke, there's a little bit of truth. That's what makes it funny. But the Saints, they came out, Jameis Winston, don't do too much. He only threw 20 passes. The Saints ran the ball 39 times. I'm gonna say that one more time. The Saints ran the ball 39 times. Alvin Kamara ran it 20 times for 83 yards and had a touchdown. We had Tony Jones running the ball, 11 carries for 50 yards. Jameis Winston scrambled out of the pocket 6 times for 37 yards, and Taysom Hill had 2 design runs, only for a yard, but 39 rushes. One thing that I have always criticized Sean Payton about, you don't run the ball too much. Well, goddamn it, Sunday, I can't say a goddamn thing about Sunday because he actually ran the ball. It's crazy, man. The everything the Saints could do no wrong on Sunday. No wrong. We had an offensive lineman go out on Sunday, Eric McCoy, our center, starting center. Cesar Ruiz slides on over from right guard, and another offensive lineman, I don't even know his name, Duncan, I don't know. Some fella come in there, undrafted, and the Saints don't miss a beat. A lot of people have been on me about the Cesar Ruiz when he moved over and say, hey man, now it looks like the Cesar Ruiz draft pick from last year looked like it paid off. Wow, hey, it may have paid off that Sunday, but that still doesn't negate that Patrick Queen was still on the board. And if you watched Monday night, you seen Patrick Queen in action against the LA Raiders. Lamar Jackson doesn't fumble. Ravens win that game. But that's neither here nor there. Cesar Ruiz, outstanding job sliding over and calling the protections and keeping Jameis Winston upright for the whole game, and running the ball and making holes. The Saints have a very good offensive line. Damn near great. One of the top 5, we can say, in the league. New Orleans Saints offensive line is top 5, for sure. There's no question mark on that offensive line. There's no question mark on that defensive line. That defensive line got after Aaron Rodgers. They didn't blitz too much because you can't really blitz Rodgers because he'll make you pay for it. But they created pressure with 4 people. Now, Marcus Davenport, got to slide on into this. Marcus Davenport, your best ability is availability. Reliability. Marcus Davenport is neither. He's none of that. He's been injured every single season in the Saints uniform. And this is his money year. This is his contract year. I don't see the Saints bringing him back. I can't rely on you. Today the Saints put him and Quan Alexander on injury reserve. Now, the injury reserve is a little bit different than what we're all used to. You got to be gone at least 3 weeks. Okay, so maybe he comes back in, 5 weeks or so. As far as I know, it's a shoulder pectoral injury. You don't necessarily want to play around with those, right? The defensive linemen need their hands to push and pull and tug and tackle. So you don't necessarily want to mess around with that injury. Quan Alexander, I just got to say it was fun while it lasted, It's an elbow injury, so glad it's not a lower leg injury, right? So he'll be okay. He'll be okay. Who else can we talk about? We talk about Marshawn Lattimore got paid. Marshawn Lattimore got paid $90-some million. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Now you can finally afford a bodyguard. Don't be carrying no illegal guns, Marshawn. What the hell are you thinking? Pay somebody to carry your heat. Pay somebody to protect you. You got enough money. Don't be doing that no more. Don't be doing that no more. The jury is still out if the NFL is going to do anything about that. But don't do that no more. You got your money now. The Saints took care of you. They say we don't care what the NFL going to do. The Saints took care of you. You well deserved. I ain't saying you don't deserve your money. You deserve your money. So pay somebody to protect you, my brother. Bradley Roby this week will be available for the Saints. Saints traded for Bradley Roby from the Houston Texans a week ago. He had to serve another game for suspension that he had been out for some, I think it was PEDs, who knows, but NFL, the suspension is over, nonetheless. I will say this, the Saints just love Ohio State players. Marshawn Lattimore is an Ohio State player. Bradley Roby is an Ohio State player. Pete Warner comes from Ohio State. We had Von Bell from Ohio State. He's going to Cincinnati now. Back to Ohio, nonetheless. The Saints love Ohio State players. They went back to the well and got them Bradley Roby, a starting cornerback, man-to-man press cover corner. We'll see how it works out. But the Saints secondary, it looked good. That young boy, Paulson the Debo. Hats off, my man. You managed to do something that some people can't say they've ever done. Picked off Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers only had five interceptions last season. He already has 2 this season. So, hey, man, hats off to you. Rookie, you almost took it to the house. You know, go left instead of going right. You might have would have had one, you know. But, you know, who am I to judge? You know, did a pretty good job. This week, we have to see what Peyton Turner, the #1 Saints draft pick, we have to see what he can do. Because we don't have Marcus Davenport. As far as I know, Quan Alexander is gone. Like I said, both of those players are in injured reserve. Peyton Turner, step up. This is your opportunity to get in there and show what you can do. You know, I'm going to be looking for you because I'm going to be highly critical if you come in there with that bull. You know, this week the Saints played the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers struggled with the New York Jets. If the Saints don't get this win, then this last week's win against the Packers might just look like a fluke. But there's no way the Saints don't win this game. Just for the simple fact that they're the more talented team. They're the more talented team. Panthers have pretty good offensive weapons. Roddy Anderson, DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, Sam Darnold. I don't know about that. We'll be able to see, but the Saints look poised. They look ready. And they look like they have a lot to prove. And they look like they have a chip on their shoulder because nobody in the NFL picked them to win, including me, against the Packers. And the Saints came out and said, y'all don't know shit about football. We're going to put both our foots in Green Bay Packers' ass. And there won't be nothing they can do about it. And they came out and there was nothing that Green Bay could absolutely do to stop the Saints. So this week, I think the Saints get the win against the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go 30-17 Saints. Saints beat the Carolina Panthers 30-17. And it's a dominating performance. I don't see Carolina sticking in there with the Saints. And we're off to New England after that one. But this has been another episode of the Go Intelligent Sports Podcast Show. Tune in for my analysis on the Carolina Panthers game coming up next week. And like I said, like the video, share the video, and help grow the channel. Until next time.